Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Sagittarius reading. This is occurring on November 30th and or December 1st, depending on where you live. If this is a general reading, it is not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. So thank you to all of you who are participating in that. It's greatly appreciated. I titled this video The Quest for Meaning. And for you Cancers, it's going to be particularly impacting the area of your life that concerns the way you work with others and the way you take care of yourself so that you are efficient, productive, and always have your well-being in view. So health is obviously a particular focus of this new moon energy for you. And for your overall energy, we have the Three of Swords. Having talked about health, I am sensing that this has a lot to do with some kinds of habits or behaviors that you have been trained or conditioned to accept as necessary for your well-being. You can have some kind of a physical difference or a different ability that distinguishes you and that has perhaps frustrated you with the way in which your needs are rarely addressed in doing common activities, ways in which your needs were not considered as part of the ordinary transaction of business or interaction in relationships. I'm not sure what that means for all of you. I do know that this sense of difference has created has had a physical impact on you. Not necessarily your difference per se, but certainly a physical limitation or some kind of emotional or cultural difference can have a physical impact. But this is more on your sense of disappointment or failure, inability to keep up with others, or a comparison of yourself to others, and always found wanting. In fact, it may be the habit of comparing yourself to others or always being forced to recognize that your experience is different from others that may be wearing upon you emotionally in some way. And in many ways, despite the frustrations, there are a number of skills that you have learned as the result of this difference. There are a number of ways that you are uber empathetic or compassionate towards others who you recognize experience some kind of marginalization or difference, not necessarily in the same way that you do, but you understand the impact that difference can make in the mundane lives of others that can be perceived as detrimental. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity and the way others see you, is the Temperance card. And this is actually referring to this very dynamic that I just described. You have lived your life with something that marks you as different. And naturally, for each of you, it is going to be completely different. If you're resonating with this reading, you'll understand that this sense of difference is something that has always followed you in life, from early on through your activities and almost any aspect of your social existence. And not just the comparing yourself with others, but the ability to recognize that there is a gift contained in this difference that is often stigmatized by others, but that you have come to realize is a kind of advantage, a kind of grace that is a part of the way that you're able to cope with frustrations, blocks, um, uh, exclusion, and that is more often than not, particularly as you mature and continue to persevere through your unique challenges, has given you this incredible poise, grace, and balance in terms of self-acceptance, which is particularly relevant to those of you that perceive some kind of an external difference that marks you, as understanding the advantages that you have in the way that this has uh, to others blocked you, but has actually served your acceptance, your grace, and your personal self-development, your personal improvement that is makes you more available to appreciate the abundance of life that you enjoy. In the first house, we have the Lover's card. So, Cancer, you are making choices about choosing yourself that thread through this lifelong ability to refine your sense of anger, resentment, or um, uh, even cruelty that you've experienced. You are have released the desire to be like others because you're not. And of course, to a certain degree, we're all unique. But this particular difference has helped you to identify your uniqueness in ultimately a positive way. It has helped you to recognize that how to discriminate against those opportunities or relationships that support you and those that don't. Um, so that you are in a better position, depending where you are in life, to choose those things that do support you, to connect with others who, like you, have met challenges to some degree successfully and are consistently clear that what is for you is something that helps you to join with others that share your vision and can equitably work towards a goal beyond yourself. So there is a lot here about giving back, the sense of self acceptance, learning the lessons of being left out, that you're now able to share and promote and contribute to a larger mission. In the fourth house, the house of your soul, your family, your roots, the Six of Swords has absolutely helped you to accept that all situations are not for you, and particularly those familiar, as in family or a domestic environment that has been represents a familiar way of transacting or interacting with others is something that is no longer of your choosing. And as you increasingly choose your own truth, your own experience, your own right to be who you are moving away. You're done with a place where you don't feel that your contribution is considered, is required, is acceptable, that you're not even seen in some ways. You're simply moving on from that. You're choosing something different. And this reading is surprisingly clear in that regard. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, is about the high priestess. You have reflected, perhaps for most of your life, uh, perhaps you are coming into a greater ability to reflect upon your experiences and to identify the thread in those. You may have some support from a partner, friends, or a literal counselor in helping you share your story, narrate your story for your own benefit, so that you understand that you actually have uh, an access to a deep wisdom that is not available to others with whom you may have grown up or worked with over a significant amount of time, and that that is wisdom that is not for everyone, perhaps is relevant to everyone, but is not desired or uh, sought after by everyone. Your wisdom is something that is only for the rare few that have experienced, have explored your experiences in the way, similar experiences in the way you have. But you know what's best for you, as does, I suspect, a partner or intimate friend, significant friendships that see the bigger picture of you, see your larger role in the world, and accept you, give you that grace and space to experience that for yourself. I hope I'm being clear here. I'm going to pull an oracle card. If this reading is resonating for you, Cancer, please like this video, share this with others who may enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. This seems to go to the heart of your more internalized acceptance of your life's experience and the wisdom of that. This is about self acceptance always, but it's about the positive impact that you actually have on others, even others that don't see you, that don't recognize you, that don't hear you. Um, there's a way in which you are able to cut to the core uh, through your feelings, through your faith and belief in who you are, in your belief in justice. So, this is beautiful energy that is resonating around how you've been able to develop and evolve as an individual. The first house, the lovers, is clarified by the Seven of Wands. This is all about boundaries. And you are finally, if not for a while, certainly this can be a part of this lifelong experience of understanding yourself better, of greater self acceptance, where you understand that your needs are not shared or respected by others. And in order to pursue your needs, to pursue your vision, your desires, that you must not allow the demands of others to distract you. So there's a way in which you may have accepted a role at work, in your family, in relationships that you are uh, not entirely rejecting, but you're saying no a lot more often. And you're instead allowing yourself the space to operate from your strength and to move clearly towards a goal, a desired vision, much more rapidly with more energy for yourself, because there is always a desire with this much intense sensitivity that others drain you immensely, particularly those that don't feed you, don't give back, are not reciprocal. In the fourth house, the Six of Swords is clarified by the Tower card. Something has happened in your home, perhaps literally, or on your foundation, in your domestic environment, that has been an unpredictable, unexpected, or chaotic, disruptive change. This can be something that didn't go as planned, an accident, whatever it was. This has shaken things up a bit and helped you to understand the need for for you to reconfigure your base, your family, your home life in a way that allows you to be in a healthier environment, in an environment that serves you better. This can be the consideration of alternative living situation. This can be the way in which the change in your family structure is requiring you to make new decisions or to move on to an environment that is a healthier release from the responsibilities and what feels a little bit like the chaos of your current domestic environment. And that chaos can simply be the way in which the fulfillment of your customary routine needs are not well served. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, the high priestess is clarified by the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about this need for you to recover. So there's also almost a feeling here of your need to patch yourself up, get yourself back in shape, to rehabilitate yourself in some way, to rebuild your health, and to be, it's hard to say, be grateful for uh, uh, discomfort that we feel in our body, but all pain is a wake up call. It's our alert system that something isn't well. So the ability to attend to that is essential right now. And that is an area of highlight of this new moon, adjusting your environment in ways that allow you to uh, reconstitute your health, your home, your habits in a way that will feed you and establish your safety in moving forward in the future. In the 10th house, the house of your career, where the Temperance card is, we have the Queen of Swords. And you are really very clear about the best decisions for you. In fact, you're very good right now or interested in convening a family conference, a work conference, uh, holding a discussion or some kind of dialogue about the best way to proceed along a healthier path moving forward. You are looking at the concrete parts of your living mechanism and understanding that improvements can be made, but that you don't have all the expertise to understand what that is. So instead, you are welcoming in consults, you are bringing together people with a variety of experience and expertise to have a discussion, have a forum. This can be relevant to your work, particularly for those of you that work in an arena where the physical welfare or well-being overall of others is at issue. We're certainly in trying times. There's no doubt about that. And the real healthcare impact on each of us is different, but it can be a cause of concern in your general community, in your larger family, or in your own home life in a way that requires you to make some decisions and move forward in a way that is going to serve everybody. I'm going to finish up this reading, Cancer, with a flora and fauna of Africa, and I've pulled the salamander, clear blockages. That's quite specific. You are undergoing a necessary transformation. Be open to growth and change. Cleanse all areas of your life to restore balance. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this content, there will be a video linked one way or another that would, for your viewing enjoyment. Until next time, namaste.